What is going on, everybody? And in this video I'm showing you how to get all the golden seeds needed to max out your flasks here on Elden Ring. Now for some weird reason there's a lot more than you really need. I don't know why that actually is, but who knows me. You guys let me know in the comments below. I think I have like 6 right now I don't even use. Nonetheless, the first one you guys can get, basically starting off in game, you can pick a golden seed on your character. You can pretty much use that right away to get an extra flask. The other one's going to be very close by in the beginning of the game here at French Folk Hero's Grave. This is a pretty tough boss fight in here. The ulcerated tree spirit is not a fun one to do, especially being low leveled. He's insanely quick, does a lot of damage and all that, but taking him down will get you a golden seed. I'll show the footage of that as well. And funnily enough, there's a lot of ulcerated tree spirits in the game that actually drop golden seeds, which is pretty funny. Nonetheless, the first tree you guys will probably encounter with your first golden seed will be over here at the gatefront side of Grace, basically west in this direction toward the hill up here. Kind of where the shack is, there's going to be a golden seed over here on the hill. This one is basically impossible to miss here, so once you guys spawn in a gatefront, pretty much head past all the enemies and up the hill. Do keep in mind, once you guys pass the person with the horn, all the enemies will chase you up the hill, so I recommend maybe coming back down this direction pretty much to reset the area, unless you want to go crazy and fight them all. But all you gotta do is head up this way and you'll see the tree up on the right. As I previously mentioned before, this golden seed could be obtained from the French Folk Hero's Grave in the beginning of the game. Do keep in mind you're going to need 2 Stoneswords keys to actually get inside of this actual dungeon. And the boss that lies within can be pretty tough depending on your level. The ulcerated tree spirit can be pretty annoying to fight. He's really fast, does a lot of damage, and will kind of just flies all over the area. And the area you're fighting him in is not that big. Also, to get to him, there's a little puzzle with like the steel wheel thing driving around that can actually one-shot you depending on your level. So I'm going to show you guys the fastest way to the boss room, and I also show you getting the actual golden seed from taking down the boss. The other location you guys can also find a golden seed at is going to be over here at the Stormveil shack. Now you guys will notice there will be a woman in here called Roderica. She has like a red hood. Obviously for me she is not there right now because she is now in the round table hold. But if you guys do give her the Chrysalids memento, now if you do choose to skip the Stormveil castle and go to the round table hold right away, you actually can come back to this area and grab the golden seed that way. I'll also show footage of it. Otherwise, by giving her this item, you'll then get the golden seed that way as well. The next golden seed can be found right in front of the Fort Hate area here, pretty much on the front of the little cliff's edge. Now do keep in mind, if it is your first time coming over to this area, there's going to be some enemies here that will try to attack you and trying to grab the seed. There's actually a second golden seed location here at Fort Hate, and this one can be obtained by taking down Kenneth Hate on top of the fort.
I must begin my search for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage. I must for a true and... What's it tarnished? Oh, Eltry. Why have you forsaken me?
Moving down into the location of the golden seed in the Weeping Peninsula area. Now this is actually the only one over here, and it's pretty easy to find. The fastest way to the location of this one will be from Castlemore and Rampart side of Grace here. Basically continue like a southwest, you guys will find the little cliff's edge over here. You then will see the tree illuminating on this side over here. The next Golden Seed location can be found over here in Caelid, pretty close by to the Cathedral of Dragon Communion Site of Grace. The next Golden Seed location can be found at the Town of Sorcery. All you guys have to do is run through the entire town till you come up to this big staircase and run up it, and you guys will see the tree on top. The next Golden Seed location can be found pretty close by to the Farum Great Bridge Site of Grace here. Now, do keep in mind, coming over here, there's going to be a big dragon mini-boss on this bridge, and by this tree, there's also going to be an avatar boss as well. So, the way I did this is I pretty much spawned at the Fort Fair Site of Grace here and ran all the way through both of them and grabbed this Site of Grace, and then you guys will find the tree pretty close by over here. Another Golden Seed can be found in the Shifa River Well. Now, this one's going to be pretty far into it. It's going to be right next to the Mistwood Ruins. So, going into this map here, first thing you guys want to do, obviously, when you go into those, you will spawn down in the well depths. You then follow over here. You then will see the little map in this area to actually unlock this place. You're going to pretty much want to hang all the way to the right and continue all the way around here until you come over to the Site of Grace, which is the Worshipper Woods. Do keep in mind, there's a lot of annoying enemies over here. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. The guys with the arrows annoy me. They literally do not miss. So continue all the way over here. What I recommend doing is actually grabbing the Site of Grace where I'm located right now at below the well. Continue basically here south and then continue west over the bridge. I will show the footage as well from the Site of Grace. You will then see the actual tree right here illuminating. Do keep in mind, even when grabbing the tree, I noticed the guys with the arrows will not stop, so they're pretty much going to be shooting at you the entire time. Another Golden Seed location can be found in the Noxtella Eternal City area underground here. This one's going to be in a pretty interesting spot. The fastest way to get here is going to be from the Noxtella Eternal City Site of Grace. Another Golden Seed can be found here in the Lake of Rot, pretty close by to the Noxtella Eternal City as well, so if you guys wanted to, you could come over here and grab this one as well. It's going to be by an ulcerated tree spirit mini-boss, pretty close by to the Grand Cloister Site of Grace. The next Golden Sea location is actually going to be located in the Stormveil Castle area. Now, you can actually get to this one from the Lift Side Chamber spawn point or the Secluded Cell Site of Grace as well. Either one of these will get you there. This one's pretty close by to the area. You pretty much continue out of this door up the stairs by the weird-looking, eagle-looking enemies that look out right there, and you guys will see the tree to the right side. The next Golden Seed location is also going to be in the Stormveil Castle as well, but this one's in a pretty interesting place and can easily be missed as well. So the first thing you guys have to do to actually be able to get this one is to first open this door. So I'm going to show you guys the fastest way to get this door open to be able to get to the secret area. The next Golden Sea location is actually pretty close to the Academy Gate town site of Grace here, basically a little forward northwest, and you guys will stumble upon it past this building right here. The next Golden Sea location is actually going to be located on the outside of the Rhea Lucaria Academy. It's going to be very close to the main Academy gate here. Do keep in mind you will need the glintstone key to unlock this, which I will show a link for that. The next Golden Sea location can be found at the Caria Manor, very close by to the upper level site of Grace. Do keep in mind there's some big wolves up here. So there's actually a couple of Golden Sea locations in the general area by the Grand Lift of Dectus. The first one you guys are going to find is going to be all the way in the Ravine Veiled Village. Now this one's honestly pretty far, well, away from everything. The fastest way I found to get there is head over to the Ravine spawn point. I'm actually going to go from here to show you guys the best way to get there, because not everyone may actually have this spawn point here. The next golden seed location can be found over here at the Erdtree Gazing Hill site of Grace. The next golden seed location can be found pretty close by to the Altus Highway Junction site of Grace here, basically not too far from it, right near the road over in this area. The next golden seed location can be found in Mount Gelmer, not too far from the Sea the Water River site of Grace here. Now, the fastest way I found to get to this location is probably going to be from the Erdtree Gazing Hill spawn point here. Basically go this way, continue left up until you guys find the Wyndham Ruins, and then go left basically west from there, and then continue all the way till you see the Water site of Grace there. In order to find the tree, though, all you gotta do is continue down the little ravine here. It's going to be past this big rock right in this area. The next golden seed location is going to be directly in front of the Outer Wall Phantom Tree site of Grace. You guys will see the tree illuminating right here. Both of the trees in this area do have 2 seeds in each, and I actually went to this location here, which I'll show you guys next. I went from this site of Grace instead of the other one. Either way will get you there. There's actually another golden seed located pretty close by to the Outer Wall Phantom Tree site of Grace. This one's actually pretty hidden, but all you have to do is head south over here. There's going to be like an abandoned like military camp type of thing. Once you approach the area, an ulcerated tree spirit will jump down. Defeating him will get you another golden seed. The next 2 golden seed locations are actually pretty close by to each other, and what's pretty awesome about these is you actually get 2 from each one. So the first one can be found closest to the Outer Wall Battleground site of Grace here. It's going to be in this little circular area right here. The next golden seed location can be found pretty close by to this minor Erdtree right here. It's going to be a little more to the left in this area. Now, the fastest way to get here is going to be from the forest-spanning Great Bridge site of Grace. At least that's what I found anyway. And there's going to be a good amount of enemies in this area as well, so you guys want to keep an eye out for them. The other golden seed can also be found in the Altus Plateau as well. It's going to be past the other ones, kind of in the upper, like, north part of it. It's going to be past the Outer Wall Battleground site of Grace by the wall in this area here. You guys will see the tree illuminating over in this area. Do watch out for the catapults because they will hit you when you guys are trying to pick this one up. The next golden seed location can also be found in the Mount Gelmer area. Now, the fast way I found to get to this one is to pretty much go over to the 9th Mount Gelmer campsite site of Grace here. Basically, by this really long bridge, you guys will see this, like, geyser spirit thingy shooting up that direction. Once you guys jump up there, though, you'll then see a boss in this little volcano here, which I recommend running by. Go over these rocks here into this side. And by the way, I also wanted to mention there's a lot of enemies in this direction and this area as well. So when you guys come over here, you probably won't be able to get into your map to get out of the area until you take some of them out. So do keep that in mind. Then you guys will see the tree over in this area right here. And heading for this rock here, you guys can jump to the other side. Do keep in mind there's also a lot of enemies in this area as well, so when you guys come over here and you try to grab the tree, you will not be able to actually leave right away if you do want to teleport back to the site of grace. But you guys will see the tree illuminating right in this area right about here. The next golden seed location is going to be over here in the Forbidden Lands, and while this area can be pretty foggy, luckily the tree is illuminating so it's pretty bright and you guys can see it through all the fog. Do keep in mind there's going to be a mini boss in this area as well, and then if you guys are actually going through here at nighttime, there's going to be a Knights Cavalry pretty close by to the site of grace right about in this area. The next golden seed location can be found right about here, pretty close by to the cliff's edge. Now there's going to be a bunch of enemies in this area as well, plus one of those big golem rock type of enemies with a big axe over here. The fast way I found to get here is going to be from the ancient Snow Valley ruined site of grace. The next golden seed location can be found closest to the foot of the forge site of grace here. Now the easiest way to get to this one is basically continue northeast all the way up this direction here. You guys see these frozen giants everywhere, and then in front of this one right here you'll see the tree illuminating. The other golden seed location that can also be found in the Mountaintops of the Giants as well. Now this one's going to be on the other side, so you guys will need the Howler Tree Medallion to get over here, but the fast way there will be from the inner consecrated snowfield. You guys will pretty much see the tree illuminating in this area where my XP was, because I got killed by a bunch of guys over here shooting arrows at me, plus a wolf, so do watch out for that, but you guys see the tree illuminating right over in this area. I would say probably by this point many players already have way more seeds than they actually need, but if you guys want to collect a few more, I figured I'd show these as well here at the Crumbling Farum Azula. I might have messed that up, but there's also two here you can grab if you guys want to collect them, and I'll pretty much show the additional ones I did not show in the video in the comments below if you guys want to grab them. I just didn't see the point in putting them all in the video because you actually don't need all of them. I actually have like 7 right now without grabbing these two, and I'm also missing other ones as well, which I didn't even need to grab either. Nonetheless, the first one will be located pretty close by to the Dragon Temple Lift site of grace. And then the last golden seed location can be found after getting to the Dragon Temple rooftop side of grace. Basically head this way where that big dragon is shooting all the red lightning at you. Take a left here, head a little bit east, and you guys will see the tree illuminating in this area by all the birds.